Hey everybody, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great afternoon. It's Thursday afternoon, a little cool out there. When you're not in the sun, it's a little brisk, so dress accordingly. And we're supposed to have some not so nice weather this weekend, freezing rain and snow and all that other lovely stuff that winter brings us. But every day means one day closer to spring, and that's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed and hoping for. So today I wanted to talk about a great band that I've grown to love, and I want to share the albums that I have in my collection. They have 14 studio albums. I'm up to number 8 in the total, but so I've got 6 more studio albums to go. This is not a ranking of the band, but it's just sharing the albums that I currently have in my collection with you. So before I get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. I want to continue to put great content out there and be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. So the band we're speaking about today is Dream Theater. Dream Theater is a great progressive metal, progressive rock band formed in Boston in 1985. So we'll start off with the oldest one that I have in my collection. It's their second studio album called Images and Words. A great album by the band. CD itself. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Oop. Some words. There's some images of the band there. So this has Kevin Moore, John Myung, James Labrie, Mike Portney, and John Petrucci. Great guitarist, John Petrucci. One of the newer best guitarists for sure. So this one was released in 1992. Its first album to feature James Labrie on vocals as well. It's a great album. Love it. So next on the list, I have Awake. Okay. There's a picture of the boys there. And the album itself, or the CD. So this one has James Labrie on vocals, Mike Portney on drums and percussion, Kevin Moore on keyboards, John Myung on bass, and John Petrucci on guitars. It was the last album to feature keyboardist Kevin Moore as well. And the lyrics inside there. There's a picture of their recording studio. Super fine album. At one point later on, I'll review these individually and I'll play different tracks from the albums. But for now, I just wanted to show you the individual albums, sorry, the group of albums that I have. Next on the list, I have Falling into Infinity. Falling into Infinity is their 4th studio album, released in 1997, and it was the only album to feature keyboardist Derek Sherinian following the departure of Kevin Moore. I have Derek's CD. It's quite good actually. He's an amazing artist. and I'll do a review on him one day soon for sure. Yeah, so it was the first album to feature him on keyboards. Next, number 4, their 5th studio album, Metropolis: Scenes from a Memory Part 2. I've yet to get Part 1, but this is Part 2. It's their 5th studio album, as I said, released in 1999, and the first concept album by the band as well. Just some lyrics in here. It's a great concept album. I have to get more familiarized with this album, but the little bits I've heard from it, it's all great. There's no bad, from what I've heard from these guys, they don't have a bad album. They're all sounded pretty good. They're all unique, obviously, but they all sound great, and they're all unique in their own way, as I said. But no stinkers. They're all pretty darn good. So the next one I have, 6 Degrees of Inner Turbulence. This is their 6th studio album, released in 2002. It's a double-sided album, the first to feature a title track. So there's that's CD cases not functioning very well. I think it just came out of its groove. Picture of the boys there. They can go from a great ballad to just super heavy progressive rock. Sorry. There we go. Great album. Again, a lot of these I have to continue to listen and get more familiar with them, but so far it's great. As I said, I'll be reviewing each album soon as the days go on. Next one I have is their 10th studio album, Black Clouds and Silver Lining. This one was released in 2009, and it was the last album to feature drummer Mike Portnoy, and he was a founding member of the band as well, and he left in 2010. What you barking at, Bubba? Huh? What you barking at? Another picture of the boys there. Fine album. Great packaging as well. Next on the list is their 11th studio album, A Dramatic Turn of Events. Okay, it's the band's first album without founder Mike Portnoy, and it was also released in 2011. It also features a DVD with it as well. And I've yet to watch the DVD, but I'll probably watch that a little later. Looking forward to watching that one. And I think the DVD is about going through, since Mike Portnoy left, it's about hiring a new drummer. So it'd be interesting to watch that. And finally, the last one I have, it's Distance Over Time, released in 2019. It's their 14th studio album. Super album. I've listened to this one quite a few times. Quite like it. Very dark, very dark photos in this one. There's the boys there. So this lineup includes James LeBray on vocals, Jordan Rudess on keyboards, John Petrucci on guitars, John Myung on bass, and Mike Magini on drums. Just a picture of the boys. It's of all the words and who produced it, and actually John Petrucci was the one that produced this one. So that's my look at Dream Theater. As I said, I'll be reviewing each album individually as time goes by. I think they're a great progressive band. Sometimes, as I said, hard, sometimes super ballads. A great mixture of songs, and quite enjoyable band to listen to. And I'm glad that I have them part of my collection. And as I said, I just have 6 more albums to go before I complete the discography. So anyway, that's my look at Dream Theater. Have yourself a wonderful day, and take care. Bye bye now.